Gin and tonics with Indian food? Why not? Because my favorite Indian restaurant now has an Indian tapas bar. When it comes to Indian food, my mantra is mantra.
The popularity of mantra, well, it's a testament to the power of Facebook. Around 2 years ago, many of my most trusted food connoisseur friends started tagging me in their posts about mantra. At first, I thought they were convincing me to take up yoga, but no. Turns out, they discovered a great new destination for authentic Indian cuisine.
It's been my favorite. I heard about mantra around 2 years ago, and I immediately came by. And I remember I even spent one Christmas Eve here. My mom loves your food, and maybe I'll start off my questions with that. Why do Filipinos have such an affinity for Indian food, especially mantras? We could talk about Indian food in general or your food in particular.
Well, there's actually this misconception, right, about Indian food, about how it's so spicy and hot. But of late, I find the Filipinos have become so adventurous. They want to try what's different. The spicier, the better.
The spicier, the better. So
yeah.
they're not afraid of the chilies.
They're not anymore.
Okay.
They're not anymore. And they absolutely, they love it while they're sweating after they finish eating. But overall, for me, what's important is they come back.
That's true. That's true.
So if they're coming back, it obviously means that, the spiciness and the hotness, as they call it, it's really hot and
Right.
spicy, is really just a misconception.
Mr. Ranjit Chimney, a native of northern India, arrived in the Philippines a decade ago as an IT professional for the BPO industry. 10 years later, he's still here. He never left, but this time, he's behind a very well-loved Indian restaurant.
So this is a keema pao.
It's a keema
It's
pao.
2 words.
Pao is the bread.
Okay.
Keema is the minced mutton on it.
Ooh.
Okay. So I shared this picture with somebody very close to my heart.
Okay.
And you know what she says to me?
What?
Oh, I know how to do this. It's curry powder and tomato ketchup. I almost
Slam the phone.
fell off the chair. So it's far from that. So
Okay.
it's not just a curry powder.
So pao is the bread.
Pao is the bread.
Okay.
And there's the keema is the minced mutton. We also have something called a pao bhaji.
Okay.
Now the bhaji is basically vegetable. It'll have potato, it'll have some beans. It's basically Indian street food.
What I'm getting, it's really tasty. I think this is how I would defend, or this is why I love Indian food, a personal perspective.
Right.
I love it because the flavors are so deep. You don't just taste the spice. There are layers. You start off with something, and then you finish with something else entirely.
Far and away, the #1 favorite among Pinoys who dine at Mantra, the buttered chicken. It's colorful and rich and thick and tangy with a sauce made up with ground up cashews. And in that way, it's reminiscent of our very own nutty kare-kare.
Normally when we shoot, I talk more. But this time, the whole time I'm talking to you, I just want to ignore you and just ignore the camera and just eat. I love this buttered chicken. Why do I love it so much?
Well, it's made with a lot of love, sir.
Is there a lot of
So-
butter here? I mean, stupid question, but what are the components of buttered chicken?
Okay. So of course it's tomato. Okay. You have cashew nut.
All right. Oh,
Right? So that's what.
so that's what I'm getting.
Yes.
There's this very subtle hint of nuttiness. Not too different from a hint that you get when you're eating kare-kare.
Right.
Right? So that's it. So that's what thickens this whole thing.
Yes.
So again, there's tomato.
It's
Cashew?
tomato. There's cashew. There's of course cream and butter, and obviously
And the chicken. But I love the sauce here. I would drip the sauce all over my body and just lick myself like a cat, man. This is so good. So people have this with bread or with rice?
Both actually.
Okay, let's run through the dishes here. What's this? This appetizer that I can order it here at the tapas section of Mantra. And this is?
So we call this the kurkure bhindi or the okra, which is basically deep fried in gram flour.
It's like a okra tempura.
Similar.
Yeah.
You could, you could have it in lieu of French fries, for
Yeah.
example.
Oh, it's much better than French fries.
With your beer.
Yeah.
Yeah. One of my personal favorites.
I'm sure I could bite the French fry. I would have this. These are like the best ever kind of shoestring okras ever. They're really good, man. They're really good. I can't stop eating. And finally, this. We have a plate here of some very spicy, very dark colored, and very hot looking. It's a stew or what is this?
Well, it's called a mutton pepper fry. It's basically boneless mutton. It has, as the word pepper, it has pepper, it has
Okay.
curry leaves, and it's, it can be had with bread, but it's used more like a snack.
Yeah.
And this is a dish that I serve more at tapas by mantra.
Really? So people love this.
So people like it, yes. Most Indians would love it, but an adventurous Filipino would definitely try
Well,
it.
I love it because again, you've got a very thick sauce that really coats every piece of mutton, and it really enters. The flavor is very deep. It really penetrates
It
the
is.
mutton. Yeah.
It is, yes. Very distinct, very flavorful.
Filipinos are just now truly discovering and embracing the delights of Indian cuisine. And why not? The food is extremely tasty and, let's admit it, wonderful with lots of rice. And Mantra, with its home cooking, is the perfect introduction to incredible India.
The best restaurants are the restaurants that have an owner like Ranjit who really cooks from the heart. And that's what food should be, and that's what characterizes food. It's something that is prepared with a great deal of care, because you very well know that this is not only sustenance, this is not only nutrition, this is satisfaction, this is love on a plate.
And my livelihood.
So thank you, my friend.
Thank you.
And I'm really happy that there are gin and tonics now at the bar, because I can imagine I'm one of those English colonials back in the 1940s, okay, watching a cricket match and eating my buttered chicken
And,
and having a gin and
Gin
tonic.
tonic.
Cheers, brother.
Cheers, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you.